Hey guys, Don here, Team Donnie8. Wanted to do a review of an article that came out earlier today about Winkelvoss Twins and Gemini coming out with their own crypto coin, but it is basically like a competition to Tether. Okay, New York approves two stable coins from Winkelvoss Duo and Paxos, P-A-X-O-S. Okay, newcomers tout transparency, ties to conventional banking. I'm not going to read the whole article here, but I want to read part of it. Two financial technology companies won New York State approval to issue cryptocurrencies pegged to the US dollar, creating more regulated and transparent competitors to Tether and so-called stable coins. Gemini Trust Company, the digital asset exchange founded by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, received approval from the New York Department of Financial Services to launch the Gemini dollar. According to a statement Monday, Paxos Trust Company, a blockchain company that caters to financial institutions, got permission from the same regulator to issue the Paxos standard, which also launched on Monday. Kind of coincidence, all on the same day. The two new coins will compete with Tether, DAI, and the other stable coins designed to track the value of traditional currency they're linked to. Tether has grown to become one of the biggest cryptocurrencies, but it is shrouded in concern. It's not actually backed by dollars as its creators claim. Much of that concern stems from Tether's refusal to be audited, and because it won't disclose its banks being it's supposed to have the exact amount in reserve in dollars as it has outstanding in Tether. The company denies any wrongdoing, of course. You could click here, it's going to take you to the Tether article that they wrote earlier. Okay, available today, the Gemini dollar will offer more transparency to potential users than other stable coins. Tyler Winklevoss said in an interview, State Street Corp will hold the US dollars backing the coin. State Street is a gigantic financial institution here in the United States. I believe over 100 years old at least. A spokesman said Carrie Doherty, a spokeswoman for the bank. State Street won't act as a custodian for any digital assets. The currency and its dollar reserves will also be audited every month by San Francisco-based firm BPM to ensure they match, Winklevoss said. Okay, we don't think anyone's solving for the trust problem, Winklevoss said in the phone interview. Audits have been lacking in the market up to this point, he said. Okay, so they saw the problem with Tether and the other stable coins with the lack of auditing, and people are starting not to believe that they have the assets that they're supposed to have. Excuse me. You could see earlier in the week they just Tether constantly adds more Tether without. They just come out with 50 million more Tether, 100 million more Tether. It would be difficult to move that much money as if they really do have the amount of dollars or whatever backing their coin. $50 million or $100 million, just because they needed more Tether just doesn't seem very, very realistic, I don't think. And other people are starting to think the same. Okay, institutional customers have expressed worries about the trustworthiness and lack of regulation of the stable coins available to them, he said. Existing stable coins are not meeting their needs, and we could create a stable coin that did, he said. Associated with State Street, a bank with roots stretching back to the 18th century, there you go, may help address those institutions' qualms. Gemini has also linked up with Trail of Bits, which did a security review of the stablecoins affiliated smart contracts on the Ethereum network, according to the digital security company Chief Executive Officer Dan Guido. Okay, so you can check that one out. Gemini is one of the exchanges that I use whenever I'm buying Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's the one that I use to actually send cash in and convert it over. So I'm already familiar with them. I got this by email because I'm a customer of theirs. People always ask me where's the best place to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you're looking to do it with a bank transfer or a wire, I like Gemini. It's very easy. Prices are reasonable, nothing too crazy. So that's why I like them, and I'm glad to see that they're improving themselves and adding more features and everything. This is something that could open up more crypto to the mainstream and to the institutional investors. The last thing you want is what is considered, Tether is considered the safe bet. When the market's going to crap, people switch their coins over into Tether, and the last thing you need is for the market to have a severe downturn, millions of dollars move over to Tether, and then Tether have a security issue or somebody finally finds out that they don't have the money that they really say they do, and then you have your safe bet losing money, the market losing money, and it could be a disaster. So I'm glad to see this. I think it's definitely needed. Tether needs some actual competition. Maybe this will wake them up and they'll start to do more audits. Maybe they have the money they say they do. That would be great. I don't want to see any more issues or problems in the market for any means. The best case scenario is that they have exactly what they say they have, and this competition now is going to make them be more open to auditors. Best case scenario, okay? But I wanted to bring this to you. I know many of you probably already saw it. It was pretty major news. But if you haven't, I wanted to bring it to the viewers. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. If you want to like and subscribe, greatly appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. Hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Any questions, as always, you can leave a comment, or you can email me directly at donkeat, DONKEAT, @gmail.com. Thanks.